We all like to think of ourselves as grown-ups, but let's face it, we all like to see a good car crash, as long as no one gets hurt, of course. So when the people at Crash Lab rung and invited us to come along to see a Toyota Kluger crash into a wall, naturally we said, yes please. Now in a few minutes, the Kluger's going to run down these tracks into that barrier at 64 kilometres per hour. Should be very interesting. This is the Toyota Kluger they're going to crash. As you can see, there are wires and sensors all over the place. But lucky I have Michael Payne here from ANCAP to talk us through what's actually going on. Michael, what's the basics of what's happening here?
Well, in a few minutes this car will be crashing into the barrier. Inside we've got 4 dummies, 2 adult dummies, 2 child dummies in the back seats. These are designed to measure the injury risk to a real adult. They simulate an adult in a crash, the way they move. They've got sensors in the head, chest and legs. And the measurements are fed into a data acquisition unit in the back of the car. Everything's over in about 100 milliseconds. All that data is collected. After the crash it's processed and we get a good idea of the risk of a life-threatening injury to a real human.
Any minute now, that Kluger is going to come flying down these rails, so I need to get out of here. Wow, I gotta say that was so brutal. 64 kilometres an hour doesn't seem like much, but you can see the damage. Well, all there is left to find out is how ANCAP decide how well the Kluger held up. And the good news is, the Kluger has been awarded the maximum 5-star safety rating by ANCAP. The passenger compartment held its shape well in the impact, and the airbags, the Kluger has 7 of them, did their job well. So despite all the twisted metal and broken glass, chances are these dummies would have walked away from this prank relatively unscathed.